Hello, sir. May I come in?
Hello, yes, please come in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Great. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System, taking place on Wednesday, 21st of September at Cambridgeshire. The center number is MM132133. The candidate is Shufia Akter and the candidate number is 000 42909. The examiner is Shafiqul and the examiner number is 433816. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name's Shafiqul Islam. Could you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Shufia Akter.
And what should I call you?
You may call me Shufia.
Alright, Sophia, could I see your identification, please?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Alright, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Right, in the first part of the interview, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. So let's talk about what do you do? Do you work or study?
Currently, I'm a student and I pursued my EEE in a well-reputed university in our country.
Great. And do you enjoy it?
Yes, obviously, because from my childhood, I have been dreaming to be an engineer. So I really enjoyed it.
Let's talk about happiness. All right. So, is there anything that makes you feel happy lately?
Well, there is lots of things to do, but nowadays, just 2 days earlier, I bought a painting, which is I hang on my bedroom. Whenever I saw it, I feel pleased on my heart.
Great. So, what do you do to stay happy?
Well, I do lots of things actually, but most of the times I go outside with my parents and also friends. And sometimes when I have a spare time, so I read a different kind of books like adventurous books or detective books as well.
Can you stay happy all the time?
Well, I try to be a happy, but as a human, it's really hard to being happy always. But I scarcely miss any chance to be happy.
Great. Is it important to be happy?
Yes, obviously, and also it's proven that if you are happy, then you can do so many things by your heart, and it also good for your heart, and like you feel also confidence when you are happy.
Great. Now, let's move on to talk about decoration. Right? What is the decoration like in your home?
Well, in my home, I live in a two-storied building with my parents, and our home is well furnished with wooden furniture, and our the walls color is light color, and we put lots of traditional stuffs to decorate it, and we as I to be specific, in my bedroom, I hang two pictures, two paintings, which really gives me pleasure. And I decorated my room in a greenery view.
Great. So, what kind of decoration do you prefer?
Well, as I said, we just decorated our house just few days earlier. But if I need to exchange anything, then obviously I go with my living room and I hang a big size painting on my living room area, which exactly in front of our main entrance.
Great. Do Bangladeshi people like decorating their homes?
Yes, I think so. And nowadays it's a trend because most of the people are like to decorate their homes. Like in rural people, they love to decorate their home in dark color with the traditional stuffs, and they put lots of furnitures. On the other hand, the urban people are love to decorated their house with the lace furniture, and they use light colors on their home, and they like to decorated their rooms in with wooden furniture.
Great. So what's your favorite color when decorating your home?
Well, I love black color most, but when it comes to decorate my walls, I obviously prefer green one because it's really good for our eyes. And when I just saw the color, it really relaxed my mind, and it's feel me that I am in a greenery place. So I obviously prefer green.
Great. All right. Now, let's move on to the second part of your speaking test. And in
Okay.
this part of the speaking test, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. So you have 1 minute to plan what you're going to say and you can make notes if you wish.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Great. So here's your paper
Thank you.
and pencil, and this is your topic. All right, so now I'd like you to describe a house or apartment you'd like to live in. All right, so you
Okay.
can start making notes. All right, your time's up. Can you stop making notes? All right, remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when time's up, right? Could you
Okay.
please start speaking now?
Well, I try to migrate myself in another country, but in my future, when I come back to my home, to be specific, in my village home, so I really want to build a two-story building, and I love to decorate it on my own choice, like as now what look like my home, and I want to build a swimming pool beside, and the backside I obviously build a park type that I can enjoy with my friends and also parents. And also, I really want to build a backward, and and to be specific, that I want to live there because when I come back, then I want to build an orphanage center there, cause and I really love to help others too, and I get myself involved in a different kind of voluntary works, so that I can really pass my future life greatly. And I live there with my parents and also loved one, and with those orphanage children. So and I what I really like the place most, because there is a great riverside view, and this place is a rural area, but there is lots of facilities also, like well reputed schools and so on. Uh, and I really like the place, that the greenery place also keep me healthy, and also it makes a relation with nature that really attracts me, and I grown up there, so my full
All right,
childhood.
can you stop speaking?
Okay.
All right, your time's up. Now, you've been telling me about a house or an apartment you'd like to live in. Now, in the final 5 minutes of this test, I'd like to ask you some more general questions that are related to this. Is that all
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about housing. All right, so do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in?
Well, it's really depends on person to person. Because if you want to live there for a long time, then it's great to buy a house. Because it's less expensive. It's expensive, but long time is good. But if you want to move there for your work or any purposes, then you may rent a house because it's also cheaper and you can easily move here and there. So I think it's a vary on person to person.
Great. So how easy is it to find a place to live in your country?
Well, in my country, um, as I live in a Bangladesh, it's a crowded city, and here you in a city center or in a capital, you can hardly find a good place for living. But if you go in a rural areas or in a villages, you can easily find a perfect place and like with a cheap price actually, and you made a good relationship with natures also.
Great. Do you agree that there is a right age for young adults to stop living with their parents?
To be honest with you, I grown up in a religious family. So in our religion, as I'm a Muslim, there is some restriction like, and we have to stay with our parents our rest of our life. So we don't let them alone because the logic is they spend their whole life, they sacrifice their life for growing us actually. So we have to live with them. But if you had any work so that you can want to move anywhere, then you may go move for a short time, but you have to ensure that you take care of your parents.
Great. So what options are available to young couples looking for accommodation in your country?
Well, most of the young adults and also young couples, newly married couples, are tend to live with their parents. Besides, few want to live alone with a small apartment like two bedroom, or some of them rent a big house and they share with other couples. This is how they are mainly do.
Great. So what are some of the pleasures involved in making a home for ourselves?
Pardon?
What are some of the pleasures involved in making a home for ourselves?
Well, to making our home, the first of all, I want to say that to make our own home, we can redecorate it whenever we want, and it's obviously we can make it on our own choice. And the secondly, it's also gives ensure our safety and security. And after that, if you live in a rented house, it's really you can't do anything whatever you want. But if you have a your own home, it's really comes with the independence. You can do whatever is fair.
All right, Sophia, thank you very much. That's
Thank
the
you.
end of your speaking test.
Thank you.